genre challenge. Here we go. That's in that style. Okay, I'll start us off.
Hi everyone, Brandon and me are back today for another video, and it's early morning. Not to spoil anything, I have a club appearance. I thought it was today, so I was like, oh, what am I gonna dress as? Like I thought I was just gonna be like Tony the Tiger again, which I probably am gonna be at this club in Orange County. Orange County?
Orange County? Ew.
Never mind. But I made this top out of hot glue and wire, and I really wanted to make another top to do a little bit more simple of a look today. Just experience like a lovely cloudy LA day. Also great, hey, great wall decor. I hung this up like just with some string. It's like, oh, I just found an artifact from Atlantis, some shell bra design, and it's on my wall. Like it looks surprisingly chic. Look at this beautiful fabric. I bought this for a New Year's Eve look that I had my worst New Year's ever in. Got ditched by my friend and his boyfriend and spent the clock hitting midnight in an Uber alone, soaking wet. So that's why I spent New Year's this year alone on purpose, making soup, beef stew. I went to bed at like 10. I woke up lovely, refreshed, and like started the new year like on my own terms. Let's just do it. Let's just cut this and let's just do a chest. Yeah, I'm trying to stay more monetizable on YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so hot right now. This is not gonna be heating up my whole body. But now we're matching. And I have pants on, okay? We're chilling. As I showed you, I made some designs. I was gonna make like a whole video doing like all different types of fabrics to see if I can do all different kinds. But at the same time, I was like, I don't live close to a Joann's or a place where I can get this kind of wider. So that's gonna be a no right now. Another time, definitely. I'm really sorry whoever bought my, or tried to buy my Depop clothes. They were all stolen out of my car. I think I said that in another video, but I'm sure there's some people that are like, frick him. He never gave me my cowboy top. And I'm like, well, someone has it, not me. Just to be frank, I have bigger boobs than Brandon here, okay? He's got the model look, you know, not to body shame. We don't body shame here. We're just being realistic. And if I want to use him as a body, you know, not as a personality, he has no brain or head.
Sorry. I don't know why I'm crying.
He needs to have bigger boobs, but we'll just make it work. I need tape. I'll be right back. I need tape. Right in front of me. Duh. Okay. Ew, look at all this hair on this tape. That's pretty gnarly and disgusting. So this design is pretty complex. This wire's pretty bendable. Like you see, I can just I'm just shaping with my hands. So I want it almost like that shape. Now we got one piece. That's actually pretty good boob coverage. And now I'm just gonna tape this to the chest. Also, a good thing about this fabric hot glue technique, since it's so bendable, you can just like push it into yourself and kind of like mold it to yourself. Now we got two. I think this is the done design. And this is the finished design because we also ran out of wire. I mean, the initial like just metal wiring always just looks a little bit rudimentary. When you add the fabric, you're like, oh, okay, something's happening, you know? I used to wear these pants. Can you imagine this? Ready? Look at the front is like just a pouch. This is elastic. So you drop it low, it really just shows. This was so like 21-year-old me. We're just sacrificing these pants I haven't worn in like over a year for this top. It's getting reborn. It's getting a new life. That's like that's all you could ask for, right? I usually like do this on my lap so I can like hold it all. Let's see if it fits on my chest. It's definitely a vibe. Definitely gonna have to bend it when it's all fabric on. But that's for the future me to do, okay? You know, there's been like a lot on my mind recently that I wanted to like talk about on the roof of my building. Cause like I'm gonna move soon and I'm like, I just wanted to cherish that little roof moment up there. And I remember a few off the top of my head. You know, people riding like those scooters around. I don't know if anyone else feels this way or like they ride the scooters, they have a different opinion. It just seems like silly. Like when I see like businessmen in like briefcases, you can't be serious on a scooter. I'm sorry. If I worked at like a lawyer company and my boss showed up on a scooter.
Are you on a bird scooter on the highway?
I would laugh and I would not apologize. That is just hilarious. If I'm at the club and I see a drag queen arrive on a scooter, of course you're gonna ride on a scooter. Why not? If I'm ever in like an elf costume, I've never ridden a scooter, by the way. Never have been on it for my own dignity. But I would need to like be comical. I would need people to like record me in their car and be like, what the f is this thing doing out here? I would have to like be silly about it. I couldn't be like scootering on my way to my hookup's house. How is hot glue sourced? What is it made from? Is it plastic? I feel like it's some type of like meltable plastic. I would assume so. This also kills my back. So I'm like hunched over onto my own knee, burning my fingers. But you know what? We all start from somewhere. And this is my somewhere. The hot glue journey, as we say around here. Finished both sides. Had to take a break to make some eggs. But look. Super fun. Let's cut it out. We made the top, or I cut it out. So you just curve it when it's on you and it's so easy. The hot glue is bendable. I just curve it, looks like a little bat. Doesn't it look bat-ish? Okay, what I did off camera, see the piping has like a thicker edge and I'm just kind of like tacoing it around the wire. So from the front, it looks like the wire is just coming out in a red rope. Then it's gonna tie around the back of my neck. This is the top with these little baby little feet on the bats now tied.
Just look at that. Look at that.
My apartment is on the first floor. I can say this because I'm like moving. Hopefully, my God. I don't get any direct sunlight except for an hour window in the afternoon where a tiny little beam will come. Give me hope that one day I will have a place that actually has light. Krispy Kreme mug with an Americano. I used to raise snails in high school. Aquatic and land. I don't really know what to say about that. And I wondered why I didn't get invited to parties. Probably because I was telling people at school like, my snails finally hatched, and bitch, no one cared about that. You know, the kind of kid I was in high school, luckily to say, was never bullied. Like, no one ever bullied me. I think mostly because like they were scared of me. I want to burn the word anal into a golf course. You know, like there was rumors I was an arsonist in high school. Just like weird shit like that. It kind of backfired because like at school, people would be like, oh my God, like they would all know me. No one would like want to be my friend after school or like continue the hang. I thought, you know, that was gonna rope them in. I thought I was the catch. I was gonna go to these parties and just, you know, find a boyfriend. Oh my God, and like the makeup look I copied last time. This is just kind of like the top of my head, kind of green look. Saf Art on Instagram put me in her story and was like, this is amazing. I was so honored. I was like, oh my God, she noticed me. Notice me, senpai.
Notice me, senpai.
I hope I don't go into like Melrose, like where I'm going, like thrifty and shopping, like they don't let me in, or they're like, the f is that on your face? Does that look symmetrical? I don't know. So I went to the club and I was like feeling it. Like I got done with gay baseball. Like I went to that baseball game that it was for charity. And it was actually really fun. Like cheered on the crowd. I was very gay. What is this face? I promise it's gonna look cool, okay? It's gonna look cool. And we're gonna like be really cool. This just gives like, I have a big forehead. Oh my God, I was on a set for someone's EP that you might be seeing soon. It's very fun stuff. But I did sign a lot of stuff to not talk about it. You know, it was like 7 hours, it was covered in oil. And then when we like got done with all the stuff, I like drove home, took like 2 wrong freeway exits, like everything bad could happen, like stepped in dog poop, doing some of the contouring, now with the powder to make those darker too. I really don't know if I want to go out in this anymore. But what look do I do that's not intense, you know? If the forehead was off, would it look cooler than like this thing? Feeling insecure about it now. Fish creature. Now I'm gonna try to do like this moldy mouth look, inspired by like this girl. Gotta do the mold, you know? Damn, she's really detailed with that. It's like almost like a stippled brush, which I don't got the time for that, all that, but we're gonna try it. This is a little too intense for me. So we're gonna use that trusty white paint. This is like almost like a mold, a moldy skull. Like it's kind of giving skull now. Creature vibes. I regret doing these little dots up here. It ruins like the sleekness of like the, like I want to get rid of them now. I don't know how. I just like, doink 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 doink.
Just face started.
Yes. Look at it. I'm like a moldy clown.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Or you can come over here and I can do this with everything.
Yup. Yup.
I can see myself in this. Hardcore.
I'm not a queer person, so I don't know what it's about, you know?
Come on! Hiya!
We're right now on the set of Twilight. And I've only seen one movie of Twilight, but I'm actually in the sequel. And this is the right. We're being filmed, so I have to go quiet. Like I signed NDAs, but this is where they told me to stand. And hey, We all get somewhere, you know. I just made it. Sorry you didn't make it. It's right here. I don't know why they would kick me out of Twilight like that. But I've been banned, and I've been forced to sit in the bushes by the PA. But hey, you know, food is on the horizon, and we might get tacos. And I might fuck and eat this makeup. I might eat makeup to nourish my body. And that's okay with me.
That's big.
Yeah. You see me sliding? Look at, we're laying in a dandelion. We're laying in a dandelion field right now. And if you eat them, they're good for your blood, your heart system. But don't eat the ones in the parks because dogs probably peed on them.
Yeah, your mouth looks like you were eating dandelion flowers from this lawn.
It's like the last dandelion, and like it looks like.